Okay, let's go! Okay, so, Dead of Winter. What is this noise token? There it goes. So the first thing is... Okay. So you've received... No. Oh, I'm sorry, Doc. I didn't know that was you. I'll turn on the hidden areas, so you can put the your secret objective in the hidden area if you so choose. For example, mine is going over there. Go.
Okay. I suppose it depends on how difficult they are to remember. I know some of them are like, you have to have this much of this thing and this much of that thing and this thing has to have been done.
Yeah.
I don't remember all that.
How do we? There we go. Let's just move this down here a little bit. So the little card things you have in front of you here.
Yeah, except for Tim because he's in a bad spot. You might want to come over to this side.
Yeah, you might want to move to here.
Where?
To the left of Q. Just here. Just kind of, yeah, there you go. So these kind of pretty much tell you how the rounds go. So you got your turn actions, and you got the round summary, reveal crisis, roll action dice, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
Who gets? Oh yeah. We figure out who gets to go first in a bit. All right. So the first thing you need to do, and we should explain. Should we just take a random survivor card from here and shuffle it back in afterwards? Okay, so guys. Here we go. Oh, Mike Joe. Hello. So what you've got here is the red number in the top right is their influence. Influence kind of dictates their leadership role, I guess. Docky.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. It's like their leadership.
So your leader will be the leader of your group. Like, we're all in one big group together, and then you've got your own kind of survivor group who work together, do what you want, kind of thing.
Right.
The leader of that will be the person with the highest influence, and the person with the highest influence goes first, I believe.
Yeah. The person who has someone with the highest influence is first player for the first round, and then as usual, the first player moves on.
Yeah. And the number below that, the kind of explosion 1, 2+, is how much your dice roll needs to be to hit a zombie in fighting. The kind of
to kill
a zombie.
There's no hitting. If you hit it, it dies.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay, that's the second one, is it?
The second one down, yeah, the one with the kind of explosion break type, and then the one with the magnifying glass is your search roll.
So Mike Chen needs to hit a 2 or over.
Yeah. So he's good at
He's
fighting.
a good fighter.
And then at the bottom, you've got like their special ability type thing. So for him, when you perform any attack, you don't need to roll for exposure. And where's the exposure dice?
Okay, exposure. They're in one of the bags, I think.
Stuff.
So this is the exposure dice. Whenever you move anywhere or attack anything, like if you move from one location to another outside of the colony, or move from the colony to somewhere else, or attack a zombie, you have to roll the exposure dice.
Okay.
If you look on it, the top one there, that's frostbite. That's just from being outside and it's cold as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's also two. There you go. That's a bite. No, that's a wound.
Yeah, that's a wound.
So that's just one wound. Everyone can take three wounds before they die.
Yeah.
And then there's somewhere.
The one with the
There he is.
The
The
tooth.
tooth
There's
one
a
there,
tooth.
yeah.
That's
If they get bitten, they're dead. They die.
And
They survive the bite. And they will try and bite the next person at the location they are. And it will just continue going, because if you get bitten by someone who was already bitten, you're treated as bitten.
yeah.
And it will keep going down until it either kills everybody in the colony, or you kill one of your colonists to stop it from spreading.
Okay.
So tooth bad. So, like, say you were out in one of these, like, the police station searching, and you came back to the colony, and there's, like, 5 colonists in there. If you get bitten, you die, and then the person with the next lowest influence is like bitten. So say Q came back, and then Tim's character was the next one with the lowest influence. He'd have to choose whether to kill him or just let it keep going.
Right.
So yeah, it's bad. And basically, our objective for this one is just literally to survive 8 rounds.
Okay.
So we'll lose if too many zombies get in here, or if
Odds are we're going to starve to death.
yeah, either we'll starve to death or our morale will go under 0, which is also a loss.
Anytime anyone dies, so either a survivor or these helpless survivor dudes down here, which are exactly what they sound like. They're survivors, but they don't actually help us in any way. We've just got to feed them and protect them. Anytime one of those dies, we lose 1 morale.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
anytime we don't have enough food to feed the colony, we lose 1 morale. It's 2 colonists can eat 1 food.
Okay.
That's starvation. There we go. So 1 food will feed 2 colonists.
Okay.
You only have to feed people that are inside the colony. If they're out exploring, they scavenge their own food.
Okay.
Okay, so you also have a secret objective, which will be in your either secret place or, for example, for Tim, it's right there. It will tell you how you personally can win the game. So we need to complete the objective of surviving for 8 rounds. But at the same time, you also have to complete your objective. And if you have a traitor objective, don't say so. But if you have a traitor objective, you basically have to screw us over and make us lose. And then there's exile as well, but we'll get to exile. I think.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. These are
Yeah.
When you get exiled, you get given a new objective.
Yeah.
Basically, we kind of if we think you're a traitor and you're doing suspicious things, we can vote to kick you out of the colony, and then you're off on your own, trying to fuck with us usually.
Yeah. I think you get a exiled objective and exile. I don't think anyone will get exiled though. So I've chosen my 2 survivors.
Okay, yeah, everyone gets given 3 survivors at the start. You pick 2 to keep, and you put 1 back.
It may seem a weird choice of who I'm taking back, but I mean those 2, yeah.
Hang on, let's see who you. No, the sheriff is pretty average.
Yeah, well, he's just like Thomas Hart has a better ability, basically.
Yeah, so does Olivia. She's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was her or the librarian you really liked.
The librarian's awesome because you can search the library twice, and then you can get the blueprints to help everybody else search.
I'm not sure what Cubal's doing, by the way.
I'm picking my dudes.
Okay.
Okay, police dispatcher, that's good. We can get guns early.
Yep.
And Sparky
am I meant to
is
show
just
my
fucking
people?
amazing.
Well, my 3rd one is this dude who gets pretty good as well, but I'm gonna get with him. Where do I put him?
His
Just
name
on top of
Walter.
it.
On the top?
Yeah.
Am I meant to do this as well? Or?
Yes.
Yep, so just pick 2 of those that you think work well, keep them, and put the 3rd one back.
Do I need to show you them or?
You
they
put
go
them
out.
out like this. I'll put
Brooks'
mine
team.
over here.
Oh, that's quite good. Okay.
Oh, we got the cook, mate.
Nice.
So for example, with the cook's ability, you need to use a 4 plus roll on a dice, to use that ability. So sometimes there will be. Oh damn! That yeah. Who's every time you get this every time. Okay. Ha! student. That's actually quite good.
He's actually pretty good. If you
Yeah.
can get him in a place with, say, the police dispatcher, we can clear that police station out really quickly.
It's a shame we don't have that other objective, to be honest. We could clear one place out almost instantly. Okay, so find your guys. So I've got Thomas Hart and Olivia Brown. They're up here in this thing. There. Well, there's Tom. No, Tom. And where's my sexy nurse?
Does it matter where they go on here?
No.
Just at the top up here, really.
Yeah, I just like to keep the helpless ones at the bottom and then ours at the top just for
Yeah.
sorting.
For some
Easy
reason
to
on
move.
my client, I don't have a shadow, so I can't drop these things very accurately.
That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think I have one when I'm over here either.
It's just a bit light.
Where am I going to put these? Oh, over there.
Yeah.
Yep, in there's fine.
We're gonna need a lot of food.
We've got the cook.
All right. How many starting items did we start with? I can't actually remember that. Is it 5?
Starter items. Shuffle all of the starter items. Deal 5 to each player. So yes. Okay.
All right. So now for each survivor you have, you get a d6.
Yeah.
So there are,
And you get one just for being you.
yeah, and you get one for yourself.
So 3 each.
Yeah. If you get more survivors, you get more dice. Oh, you should keep that roll sheet.
Yeah, I should. Actually, to be honest, my rolls are pretty damn good.
Look at that.
Oh goddamn. It's the same.
Mine is
Yeah.
terrible.
Testing.
Okay, so at
testing.
the start of the round, you roll these 3 dice you've got, and you put them here. These are the actions you can do for this turn. So you see how, like Sheep explained, you need like a 3 or higher to attack or whatever you need. You then use that dice, you move it over to the other card to show that it's been used, and then you can do that action.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, so how do I make these bigger? I can't remember.
Plus
I
and
think
minus.
that's plus and minus.
Oh.
Do we do that now?
Okay, so we now.
Still need to do.
So I don't need to roll now.
Oh, goddamn.
No, we need. We've done the items. Now we need to draw our first crisis, right?
Okay, so yeah, reveal crisis, roll action dice, then player turns. And where's the knife? Where's the knife I like stabbing pie with? There it is.
Every round there's a crisis. Something happens. It's like, there's a food shortage or someone has a headache or whatever, and we've got to try and solve it. Everyone helps to solve the crisis.
Somebody's leg
Or
falls off.
everyone can help, but you put your cards in face down when you try to help contribute to the crisis. You put what you're putting in face down, and you don't tell people what it is exactly. That way, if there's a traitor, they can they can fuck us. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's similar to
Battlestar
Galactica in that, like, the crisis. We'll draw this crisis here so we can see. We need medicine and scrap or tools equal to the number of players. So we need 4 medicine or 4 tools or any combination.
Aloha snack bar.
So
We doing it?
if someone puts in food, it'll actually decrease the total number of.
Okay,
things
so it's exactly like Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
You can fuck us over if you're a traitor.
Except there's no destiny decks, so we'll know that there's a traitor if you are that obvious. So you probably want to pick your moment. I would
It's
say.
also just as easy to put nothing in if you're pretty sure that we're going to fail it anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, if we fail, we add 3 zombies to the library and 3 zombies to the grocery store.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all.
Or we can put extra in. We can put in extra medicine and extra tools, and we can gain morale back.
Yeah, if
It's
we
one of the few ways to regain morale.
yeah.
Right. Alright, I think I got it.
So we've drawn our crisis card. That's when we roll the action dice to see what we'll be able to do this turn.
Okay.
Wow, that's fucking brilliant. Okay. The next thing is the crossroads cards. These, at the start of every player's turn, the player to their left draws a crossroad card for them. I'll just draw one now so we can look at it and see. If the player controls Janet and she is not exiled, this card will happen.
Yeah.
That text at the top in italics, if that thing happens, then this card will happen.
Okay.
So
Wait,
in this
wait.
case, it wouldn't happen because I don't have Janet.
No.
And she's not exiled.
For the remainder of the game, if Janet is also in the colony during a player's turn, that player may place a card from their hand into the waste pile without using its ability to remove 1 wound from a survivor they control at the colony. So
wait,
that's
so
a
the-
good one,
you
actually.
draw it for
Yeah.
the person on your left, right?
Yep. So for me, on my turn here, Sheep will draw it for me,
Right, but does
and if it happens, he'll show it to me. And then on Sheep's turn, you'll draw one for him. If it happens, you'll show it to him. If it doesn't happen by the end of his turn, you just throw it aside in the discard pile.
okay, but when it says if the player controls, does that mean me or does it mean him?
It means him.
Okay, got you.
There's some that have like really specific things, like, you know, if you have that specific person and she's at that specific place, they don't usually happen. Then there's easier ones for it to happen, like if the player has a survivor in the colony,
Right.
which is basically like, you know, it's going to happen. Everyone's going to have survivors in the colony.
Okay.
So we'll put this away, shuffle it up. Sheepy grabbed my crossroads card.
Isn't it to the right?
It's to the right, I think.
To the left, wasn't it?
No, pretty sure it's to the right.
Oh, well then Tim draws it for me
Yeah.
then.
So if Tim, if you draw the crossroad card. Sorry, I haven't rolled my dice. I'm being dumb.
Yeah, it does say at the bottom of the player turn actions, remember the player to your right must draw.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, just put that in your area
In-
over here, Tim. Don't show it to anyone unless it happens.
Do I look at it?
Yeah, look at it and basically just read it. And if you're like, oh, well, that won't happen, don't say anything. But yeah, it's just basically as soon as it's triggered, just say crossroads and chuck it out there and laugh because Doc's gonna have to make a bad decision. I mean, sorry, a tough decision.
That's what most of them usually are. It's either
Yeah.
one bad decision or another bad decision.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Basically,
Okay,
life.
so
And then occasionally you get saved by a ninja.
that does happen actually.
Yeah.
Not even a joke.
No.
Still say he's the racist. Like,
Yeah, I know, but
How did they
okay.
get away with it?
Has
Okay,
somebody got a
so-
black guy? Because we need somebody to die first.
Tom
No.
Hart, but he probably won't die. He's kind of like he's a soldier.
Q, can you do the
It's not
honors?
racist. That is a movie fact.
It's not a movie fact at all.
How is it even racist? Like, what element of that is racist?
It's not prejudice against a race. It's just
Exactly,
the way
so it's not
things
racist.
are. Yeah.
That's two.
Have you
Fuck.
have you rolled your dice, Tim?
Yes, I roll my fucking dice.
If you put them on here,
Ah, fuck. I'm reading.
thank you. So, Doc, do you want to do your go and we can?
Yep. Okay. So first, I'm going to move John Price to the police station. Actually, I wonder, because it doesn't say he's not at the colony. That's a shame. I was going to say we could use him to like mass produce food with Loretta.
Yeah, no, it would be ridiculous though.
Yep.
I'm
Alright, so I'm
go
going to
for
move John
police
Price to
Yeah.
the police station.
We can double up on the police station and get some guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because if you're going to go there and search,
Yeah.
because you get to draw more cards and everything, it would be fucking great. So now, because I've moved from the colony to somewhere else, I have to roll for exposure and see if he dies. He does
Not.
Awesome.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to read what your starting stuff does. They don't just like your cards. Yeah, they're not just like food or fuel. Like they do stuff as well when you get rid of it.
Yeah, you can actually like activate the card to use an ability.
Okay.
What, the starter items or the people?
The items as well. Your items, if you have a look, there'll be stuff like medicine to remove wounds and food
Yeah.
to add food into the colony or whatever.
You can discard a food into the waste pile to not roll. Discard a fuel into the waste pile to not roll for exposure, for example.
Yeah, basically you drive there.
Yeah. Hey guys, and thanks for watching this episode. This is just a kind of general outro for all of my tabletop simulator games. We really hope you enjoyed them, be it Pandemic or Lords of Waterdeep, whichever one it happens that you've just finished watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. If you liked the episode, leave a like. I really appreciate it. The most important thing to say is all of these games that we play, we really enjoy. I have the physical copies of quite a few of them, and I encourage you to also look into getting a physical copy of the game if you do pick it up on Tabletop Simulator. Just purely because they put a lot of work into these board games, and they're usually really, really fun. So, yeah, it's a bit of a grey area, but I'd say really consider picking up a physical copy just to support the makers of these games. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.